right. Hello, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got an exciting match today. It's Hoffik versus the thecamo6. We are here. This is round one of upper bracket. And of course, we just got a raid from the man, the legend himself. Automat, welcome to the booth.
Hello and welcome. Glad to be here. Glad to being able to commentate over my Polish man here, Hoffik. But it's gonna be really interesting match between these two because, yeah, both of them showed that they can really do good zero cycles in this tournament already, and I think it's gonna be really a zero cycle race for both of them. I'm gonna be honest. There's gonna be a lot of zero cycles today. That's my guess.
So. I really hope so. I didn't want to, fix the match and make it so that we're just giving zero cycles to the runners who want it. So it is fairly random, but with the mod making sure that the dragon's target node is 1 to 5 instead of 1 to 20, that makes a lot of seeds more zero cyclable, especially in a scouted format. So they just naturally, we are seeing a lot just because of how the format works. So yeah, the first seed here, we'll let him scout around for a little bit before we go to the seed infographic, but we could see it's a little shipwreck, maybe a snowy village kind of seed. A little interesting, a little quirky. So there is a good shipwreck in one direction, but there's a village and a buried treasure the other way. So buried treasure tends to be pretty overpowered. Villages are usually pretty good, but snowy depends what food is there. So we'll kind of see what they go for. And
yeah, I mean, the buried treasure, obviously the best choice almost every time if it's gonna be close enough, just because of iron and even the gold and especially food already in there. It's very convenient for runners just go for a buried treasure. And the only instance I can see not using buried treasure is if it's gonna be just too far away and the entry is not gonna be optimal from there. But in other cases, yeah, buried treasure should be the play here.
Yeah, it's a pretty overpowered structure. So let's go to the seed notes now as we see them looking in the nether. Again, there's your spawn on the island. That little house is your spawn. To the bottom left is that village buried treasure. I think the shipwrecks that are cut off in the north, though, are actually the good ones. That shipwreck in the south is not great. Golem trap 5, but again, buried treasure, you're probably going to get plenty of iron. So it's just maybe a matter of the entry points. We can see in the nether there are two different bastion choices. They're both bridge. They're both bridges, both pretty far away. A fortress is much closer, so potentially a fortress first. But wait, is that blaze rod number correct? Oh no! Wait a minute.
No way! Wait a minute. If it's gonna be a fortress first with 20 blazes to kill, please come on. I mean, it's not gonna be a fortress first, then I
don't think so. Earlier on when I was choosing seeds, I didn't have as much control over the RNG, so this is all vanilla. Some later seeds when I was picking, I was like, those blaze rods look pretty bad. I'm gonna have to change that so the runners aren't hating themselves. So yeah, this sometimes Minecraft gives you terrible vanilla RNG and it just sucks. And yeah, man, that's 20 blazes, huh? Dang.
It's not easy, but they have to play around it, right? They can, like, if they opt to go for a fortress first, they can just craft a shield and maybe blaze bed from a village, and it's not gonna be a bad pace, I think, either with the food from a buried treasure. But going for a bastion first and then pearl hunk to the stronghold location, especially this -+ bastion, looks like a very good pearl hunk opportunity to the portal room. So it could be the play here, not gonna lie, but it also depends how buried these bastions are and how the terrain works for them. As we can see, actually, how are they doing? They are looking for the same bridge right now.
Yeah, the terrain looks fairly open, at least on camo screen, going from that one fortress to that one bridge. Camo, forgetting the name tag again. Oh, okay, it's a kind of a double spawner though. It's a little bit of a double spawner situation.
No, double spawner with a fortress first. Oh my, come
Yeah, I
on.
really think you gotta just do the bridge first in this case.
Yeah,
Like
it
20
actually
blaze rods.
forces you to go for the bastion first.
Yeah,
Like, you can go for fortress first, but with a double spawner, even with a shield, it's just gonna be so much unintentional damage going through. And this is, yeah, it's not the buried fortress, it's open, so there are gonna be strays, there are gonna be maybe even magma cubes from this basalt, so it's not gonna be an easy one to go for fortress first, for sure.
yeah. I mean, you gotta make the trek to the bastion on foot, regardless if you do fort first or bastion first. So I don't know. I'm thinking you go bastion first. There are both bridges, so maybe you get some extra gold to make golden food. We've seen golden food pop off in this tournament so far, like golden carrots and golden apples. So useful. And then maybe
Yeah.
come back and do like, I don't know, maybe you do like a double blaze bed, double spawner. I mean, just go crazy, right?
That's actually the only instance I would have done the double blaze, but actually
Yeah.
that could be a play here. And yes, as you said, the golden carrots, golden apples, that could be a huge deal, especially on a bridge bastion. You have just loads of gold to spare, so you can just mine extra and create this, craft these golden apples. But I'm looking at a seed right now, and I don't see in a village a chest with apples, unfortunately. So maybe if they go for a shipwreck, they're gonna have carrots, but that's everything they can do here.
What are the crops you get in tundra villages?
It's gonna be carrots and yeah, there are some carrots actually and
The carrot potato?
potatoes. Yeah, a little bit of
Beetroot and
potatoes.
wheat? Really? I know. Well, plains is beetroot, wheat, carrots, and potatoes. You can get all four. But yeah, tundra might just be potatoes and carrots, which I think that might be an option too. I mean, as we say, that camo has decided to just both runners have started off. Hoffik just getting this wood from this tree, camo just deciding to swim, to book it.
Wow, that's actually a fast time to begin running actually, and we especially with the seed when there's not an obvious choice with fortress first with two bastions in two different directions. So it's nice to see that they're going to play it like this and actually going both for these north shipwrecks, as we can see. Kama managing to get a dolphin.
Yeah, plenty of iron there. Can afford an iron pressure plate and to just mine wood here. I mean, you think classically Hoffik's idea of getting a tree first, wood axe, getting all your front loading all your wood first is safer and faster. But I mean, if you hit the dolphin, then you get this golden axe that camo has. You're going to be mining wood way faster. So riskier, but potentially a lot faster. Oh, the dolphin's stealing the items there. And I do see. Okay, that seems like a good amount of wheat, carrots, and potatoes. I think you can maybe make that work.
Yeah, that's enough food for sure. 6 carrots and I think 20 wheat, so 6 bread. Yeah, that's a good amount of food, especially for a scouted format. And actually, Hoffik's got an apple. Did he get an apple from just mining a tree and just leave drop an apple?
I think so, right? Well, how else? Yeah, apples are in like village chests, breaking trees, and then like strongholds. So yeah, must have gotten a lucky apple. That's actually pretty massive.
Yeah, that's a good entry from Hoffik 225, and Camo's not gonna be far behind actually. So going for a shipwreck looks like a good play just because the shipwreck also has already a food in it. So you don't have to go for a buried treasure, you don't have to go to the village. You're gonna have bets from your trades, so the village isn't necessary here. And it looks like just the buried treasure isn't this good with another entry. And yeah, both players actually with two different strategies, one with the dolphin, one with the boat, and they are actually entering the same time in game time, so it looks really good for them.
And someone actually saying standardized apple rates. It's funny you guys mentioned that because as we go on and on, there's always, something else you can standardize in Minecraft. It's a game full of RNG, complete RNG. So we have actually a new version of the mod that standardizes Hoglin pork drop rates. So that is now official. That is now a thing. But also something to note here is the Enderman drop rates are also standardized. I see Camo going for this. I don't think either of the runners checked if the first Enderman drops a pearl.
He does.
Is that pearl?
Yeah. Gonna be a pearl, and he's actually pausing. Is he gonna pearl hang right now? Like going for a pearl hang now? That could be, that's gonna be really hard to do, just because you're gonna pearl back to the fortress. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, Camo going all the way back the other direction.
Ooh. What is the plan here? Maybe just a pearl hang to a fortress? That's interesting to see. He's running all the way back.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, if you had like 2 pearls, you could do a lot of work here. You could pearl hang to the fortress, run a bit towards the bastion, maybe pearl to the bastion in a good location, and save a ton of time. Once you're done with the trades, you just unhang that pearl and you're back at the fort. Yeah, Hoffik just running, making it to this bridge, about 4.5 minutes. This does look like a kind of a slower seed, I'm gonna be honest. The blaze rates look kind of slow. The travel to bastion looks a bit slow. So yeah, Camo doing a pearl hang. Was that to the fort maybe?
I didn't see it actually, but that's gonna be an interesting game. We're gonna see in a few minutes how it's gonna play for him, because he went back, and it's not gonna be like it wasn't like 20 blocks back. It was like 100 or more even. So I'm interested if he maybe changed his bastion maybe to adjust to his pearl drop, but it doesn't look like it benefits him right now, but maybe it's gonna pay off later on in this run.
Yeah, Hoffik doing the OG simple bridge route here. I think there's 5 or 6 pigs only, but I mean, that was my first bridge route. I'd mine all the chalice, I'd go right here in the very center, I'd mine a gold block and hope for the best. So
yeah, there are some pigs in the left shoulder actually, so he might be able to make a bridge for them. That's not going to be a bad idea to do. And I don't know if he already crafted the golden carrots. He's gonna eat an apple. No! Why did you eat an apple? Create a golden one, man.
Yeah, I feel like Hoffik has a long time to wait. You could definitely just use some of that time to mine extra gold, make a golden apple, golden carrots. I think we're going to see the golden carrots here, yeah, but golden apple is a good shot too. And Camo is here, a little bit behind, but with the pearl hang already done. And I wonder what kind of route Camo is going to go for. We see kind of a more standard going up the right side here. It is. Oh, it's a triple over here. Yeah, wait.
Triple.
How come Hoffik isn't doing this, using this triple over here?
Maybe he in the other bastion it wasn't a triple, so he just remembered the wrong bastion here. But yeah, that's a misplay from Hoffik, not going for this triple because there are like twice as many pigs on Camo's side right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of...
gonna be a fast race for him, and he has a pearl hang.
Yeah.
Already going on.
Yeah, I feel like Hoffik doesn't necessarily need to stress on this one. Wow, there's just hoglins maybe spawning in the Crimson naturally. Where did they come from? Yeah, you can't lava your own pigs. Oh, this is just awkward. I feel like Hoffik's probably like, well, this is slow. It's my first run though, whatever. I'm just gonna get a completion points. You know, check for a faster bastion round next time. So it's okay. Just get the completion, figure out the seed roughly the first time, and then you'll get a faster one later. So not a huge deal. But yeah.
Not a huge deal indeed, but Hoffik's out and Camo's gonna be out pretty soon. And I really gonna watch Camo's screen right now because I wonder where is the pearl hang gonna land here. And we know that the first Enderman drops a pearl, so maybe it's a good strategy. Just look for an Enderman early on and do a pearl hang here. It's gonna be beneficial for you. And as we can see, actually, Hoffik just has to pearl a little bit to this fortress. Actually, He arrives it pretty soon. It's not a bad time, considering how far away it seemed on a seed preview here. Big magma cube on his side, and actually Camo unfreezing the pearl. 20 render distant, and there's a fortress.
Okay. I think making up some time there. I mean, we saw Camo slipping behind a little bit, but definitely right up here next to the fort. Has to pearl up there. And I wonder where the nether exit is too, because this seed has some crazy possibilities. You can get pearls first. If there's a good nether exit next to the bastion, you could actually like throw a pearl up when you're done with the trades, unhang the pearl to the fortress, and then lower your render distance again, and then you have a pearl hang at the bastion. So there's some really clever things to do. I wonder if they're gonna try for anything nutty like that, but if there's another exit close to the fortress, then it's easy to just do it there. But god, that would be sick.
I mean, there's this minus glass bridge where they are going, and it's actually 30 blocks away from this bridge is an stronghold entry, the blind portal entry here, so the pearl hang should be an option here. Like, you just throw your pearl towards the fortress and then just pearl hang like inside even a bastion, because it's so close, this blind spot here. So, but I didn't see that they did it, so maybe not this run, maybe they'd forget about it, but I think that's the play that they should do the next time for sure. Or maybe they're gonna find another good blind spot from the fortress, who knows?
Yeah, we'll see which stronghold they go to. How many eyes are in those?
Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, never mind. It's really close. Also, 30 blocks from the fortress to go to the portal room too. So.
I see. Let's transition over just while there. We got several minutes before they kill these blazes. Wait, Hoffik's already done. Wait, what? Wait,
What?
20 blazes?
No way it was 20 blazes. What? What happened?
Yeah, see, that's just my seed finding genius. I knew that the blazes fights were going to be so fast, so I just made it, really bad rates on purpose, just so the runners looked really impressive and had fun. It was all planned.
And they look really impressive indeed. Hoffik actually blinded above the portal room, but it's like 2 blocks to mine and you're already in. And that's gonna be another end entry sub 11. The perch here is 112, so it's gonna be fairly fast end split here. And I wonder if it's zero cyclable here, because the entry looked pretty nice. I don't see a dragon here.
I saw Hoffik. I think Hoffik was checking out and looking for it. Probably, maybe gonna try it in the next run, but oh yeah, kind of low on beds here. 6. I think it's front diagonal, T94, I think it was.
Yeah, this T91 actually, so it's a really good tower also.
Okay, 91 is very nice, yeah.
So I guess just Hoffik wasn't prepared mentally to do zero cycle right now, just because it was a first run, right? He's already thinking how to improve his route, so he doesn't want to mess this up this first thing here. And Camo still waiting for raids. I mean, for the blazes. He's not doing any dig down. I mean, not digging any blocks from these spawners. Only one spawner barely touched, actually. Maybe that's the difference here.
Yeah, Hoffik seemed to make that blaze fight look pretty easy. I thought that was going to be like 5 minutes, but that felt like only a 2-ish minute blaze fight. And yeah, this nether exit next to this fortress is very close. That is one easy pearl throw away. Camo, I think hits the same spot. Oh, that's nice. And here's Hoffik.
Same exact spot. Hoffik with a 1 cycle 6 beds. That should be not a problem for him. And here we are, sub 13, first completion. And oh, Camo going for 0 cycle right here, so he can actually maybe have a faster end split right here compared to Hoffik. If he manages to do a 0 cycle here, it's gonna be really close actually. Like, Hoffik had sub 13, and Camo could sub 13 also here with a 0 cycle.
Oh, that's
2
good
bets, pretty
damage.
good. Should be a safe 0 of 6 bets.
Oh yeah, looks
Yeah.
pretty solid here. Just got to trigger that one early. Well done. That is a pretty easy standard classic for camo on that 0 cycle. That is kind of a softball one. Very well done from thecamo6. I think getting a 1304. Okay, we are getting completions in officially from the website. Perfect. So I don't have to stare at their tiny timers.
Yo, let's go.
So let's see. Oh, plus one there.
That was really close. Kamo was behind this first run from Hoffik. Just I think mainly because he went so far away to do this Pearl Hang that it didn't do him this much of a difference. And staying long in a fortress also seemed a little slow for him. But the 0 cycle was a very good choice, obviously, and I think Hoffik from now on is gonna do a 0 cycle too. And Kamo actually getting a dolphin right now. It's not an early dolphin, it's kind of late, but that's his play. That's how you want to play this seed. Not a bad choice, and if he's gonna do everything good, he might have a better entry than Hoffik here.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think Camo made up a good amount of time from the Pearl Hang to the fort and the 0 cycle, but I feel like the kind of running different directions initially and what seemed to be a slower Blaze fight overall is what kind of lost a significant amount of time. So I think Camo's route should be a bit faster than Hoffik's here, but I expect actually quite a few changes from both of them on this one. I'm curious if Hoffik is going to go a different bridge route entirely.
Yeah, he actually has to do it. Like, I don't know why he did this 6 piglins on a bridge OG route here, but having this triple chest is just a bad play here. So maybe he just forgot, maybe he just didn't want to change it, so he just stick with it. And we're gonna see if he's gonna improve this. He didn't improve his nether entry because it was like 20, 25, 29 right now, so 4 seconds actually slower, but Kamo's gonna have a faster entry. If he doesn't mess up the portal here, and it looks good for him. Yeah.
Okay.
212, it's gonna be it. Nice entry.
Yeah, I think killing an Enderman first and getting that first pearl seems pretty valuable to me. We see one on Camo's screen right up ahead.
Yeah, turning at heat boxes to see the Endermans.
Yeah. You're getting wood in here with the gold axe. There's not too much wood in the overworld, so very much makes sense.
And the difference between these two runners is that Camo makes a golden shovel and an axe, and actually Hoffik going for a safe play, entering the bastion just golden boots, so he doesn't take any damage from piglins, I guess. It is entering, the entrance is from the worst side of a bridge right here, so it's not a crazy amount of food to be playing with. 6 bread and 4 golden apple carrots, I mean, so the safe play doesn't sound so bad here. And yeah, Camo has a pearl again, and how he's gonna pearl right now? Yeah, he didn't run all the way back this time, so that's gonna be an improvement for sure. And the pearl hunt could actually save him some time right now, actually.
Yeah, that looks much cleaner. I think just probably going the wrong way on the first attempt, so now getting a pearl, hanging at one direction, going a little bit sideways to this bastion. Actually, I even wonder if the second Enderman drops a pearl. It would be kind of nice to know that info too, because usually if it's a 50-50 and any percent speedrun, if it's RSG, like, you don't know, you don't want to waste the time. If you go for 4 Enderman, you just wasted a whole minute, you know. But if the first 2 Enderman guarantee drop and you can like grab a couple pearls, it could help speed up your travel to the bastion a lot. So it'd be kind of nice to know. But Camo just passing up that second Enderman, going for that 1 pearl hang. And I like Camo's odds. Hoffik, which bastion is this going to be this time?
Looks like a deep route, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay, how many pigs? One Enderman.
One
No
pig
way,
and
there's
one Enderman. Let's
Two.
go.
Okay, yeah, doubling the piglin number 2.
What is going on? Where are the
Dude.
pigs? What? Where are the pigs? Are they all down actually?
There's 2 down there. I think
Where's the...
there's got to be different bastions, right? Because Camo's has a triple, and it just looks like there's tons of pigs. Yeah, Camo's bastion looks great. Hoffik's
But
is just... There's nothing here.
There are one pig, Hoffik. I mean, that's an improvement. Oh!
Oh, no. Well,
That's not an improvement at all. Oh, that's harsh right now for Hoffik. I was about to say that this seed maybe have a chance to be 3 completions, but right now the Hoffik has only 1 completion to go right now. And with this Bastion route, it doesn't look good for him. He has to change his route for sure.
yeah, I wonder
I'm looking really good.
if you're Hoffik right now. I was thinking just go back into scout, because you can take as much time as you need scouting, and if your bastion route isn't working out, then you gotta figure out some sort of solution. But maybe Hoffik has an idea, doesn't need a scout, already has an idea on which different bastion route to use. Honestly, I hate the bastion routes for RSG that use the lower part of the bridge, just because like the trading hole is so far away from the upper chests and the ramparts. But if you're desperately in need for piglins, you have a double single bridge. I think you gotta do something crazy. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Maybe going for a lower bridge route is actually the play in this case. I don't know. Something needs to change. As Camo collecting those trades, needs a couple more pearl trades, has golden carrots, has a golden pick, plenty of pearls, plenty of obby.
I just checked both of the bastions, since both of them has the same location of a triple chest, so I just don't understand why. Oh, wait a minute, yeah. Oh, never mind. I think the Hoffik's bastion doesn't have actually the triple chest. Yeah, if he's doing a minus plus bastion, it's close to the warped forest. There is no triple chest, so that might be the problem for him. That's why we see this weird route here. And I'm looking at it. There isn't much pigs here. Like, I've counted only 9 in the whole bastion.
Oh wow.
Okay, there is some more. Actually, down in the bridge, 6 pigs here, so maybe just go down to make a route here.
Yeah,
you can have
honestly,
maybe 10 plus pigs.
like I know those lower bridge routes where you just drop down and try to aggro piglins down there can get like 10 pigs. It's just you're really far from the chests or anything else, so it makes it really awkward. But I think that might be the play. Is Camo's struggling a bit towards the end of the bastion route, losing maybe 30 seconds or so, trying to get some extra trades, taking a bunch of damage from random piglins, but does end up getting the trades in. Pearl hangs out at about 7 minutes? Around 7 minutes or so, getting some strays
Yeah, it's
here.
740, yeah, 750 right now, so it's pretty similar pace to what we've seen Hoffik entering the fortress last run, so Camo could have a good chance here to gain some time right now, especially if he like improve his spawner rates in both of these spawners, maybe doing a blaze bet twice. I really like to see it. I don't know how Hoffik had this insane drops here, but double blaze bet actually looks really cool here. And actually came prepared here, golden pickaxe. Nice idea to be having here.
Yeah, I mean, with bridge gold, turn some of that into golden food, couple golden picks, really maximize the double spawner. I mean, when you're mining at each individual spawner, you're not really activating the other one, so it is kind of a downside. But yeah, they kind of need the string for 0 if Camo's going for 0. So the double blaze bed would be really cool, but yeah, with this route, Camo's just going to mine out the spawners and wait for 2 cycles, so... Alright, Hoffik, take number 3, into this bastion, has gold armor.
Another Hoglin. coming straight at him.
I mean, there are 4 piglins right here. There's 2, I think, on the other side of the bridge.
I think he didn't want to burn the piglins,
Yeah.
actually.
There's so many.
There's
hoglings
another
here, dude.
hogling
Wow.
on the other side of this bridge. What is going on? It's a blue biome, guys.
Yeah. You get pearls on
Yeah,
Enderman numbers 1, 3, 5, 6, and 8. Now you are testing it in game here. Okay, so second Enderman doesn't drop, third one does. Yeah, I think one Enderman for a pearl hang like Camo's doing is pretty optimal. It seems good. Stronghold is the one next to the fortress, I think. Positive. It's like 1 pearl throw from the fort, so it makes sense.
Yes, positive. It's really close. And Hoffik doing the haul here again. Looks like 5 pigs right here. He's gonna maybe get some more from up there, but nobody's coming here. Oh!
There's 1.
Okay, 6-1.
There's 1 over here. Yeah, the piglins are there. It's just a matter of getting them all. There's, 6 or 7. There's a couple blocks you need to place on the right there of Hoffik in order to get those piglins to fall down from like the lodestone area, because there's lava directly under them, so could maybe place some of those. But it's an improvement. There's like 7 or so piglins, but I think Hoffik still just has to wait. I don't think there's anything Hoffik could do here besides just wait for the piglins to trade. And Camo exiting the nether here.
That's gonna be 11th minute or 10? No, it's gonna be 11:04, and he actually got into the stronghold. He's kind of confused. That's not a portal room. Gonna check the coordinates right now, and we're gonna see a little bit of nav. Good old stronghold nav. Oh, that could be huge, actually.
Yeah.
Oh no, and it's not. There's no time to finish the third time for Camo, so if he doesn't get a better chance than Hoffik right now, it's gonna be GG for him, actually.
Oh no, you're right.
Oh my god, he tried to pearl through! Wow!
Oh no.
Through his hole, and he couldn't find it!
Dude, I hate when you know the chords of the portal room and the stronghold just doesn't get you there, man. It just doesn't make any sense. That's...
it's so tragic!
Oh, no, another exit.
It's not gonna... He's not gonna have time to beat Hoffik right now. Yeah, there's no way. There is no way. It's 12th minute right now. It's GG. It's GG because of the stronghold death.
Yeah, I think it's all on Hoffik now. I think 1304 is going to be the best time Camo gets. It's 12:15 right now, even with the 0. I mean, I think Camo's still going to go for it, but you don't really need to. I think 1304 is going to be it. So it's actually on Hoffik now to see if Hoffik can get a better completion. Camo going for 0.
Oh,
looks decent.
Not a bad pearl here. He should be safe with this 0. Yeah, very, very safe. He got here really early on, and we're gonna see how many beds it's gonna be. Bear again going for 6 bed, possibly. Yeah, it's gonna be 6 bed. Almost. Yes.
Oh,
no.
Could have gone like a 6+1, but that'll be a 7 bed. Good enough. Oh, so close. Yeah.
Oh, he actually... Did he tower up on this middle part to just get the dragon descent faster here? Did I see
it technically doesn't work. The dragon chooses the target block the second it dies, so...
Oh, okay.
It doesn't actually work. I've seen some players do it. But yeah, unfortunately I've tried it. You have to do it before the dragon dies, which is almost impossible.
But yeah, we can actually unsolve the mystery of fast blaze rates for Hoffik, and it seems like he just doesn't mind at all just killing them. I don't know how he was so fast the first run here, but even if he doesn't finish right now, he has 2 points and a faster time, so yeah, it's gonna be his match here. He
Yeah.
doesn't know about it. He still wants to finish it out. Maybe we're gonna see a 0 cycle here. But it was a hard seed. It was a hard seed, a really slow seed, and even with a 5-minute scout time, which they did, it's really hard to finish out 3 times here. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was pretty close to the three completions mark, but pretty dang tough. And yeah, Camo, I think just the first seed with a minute or a minute and a half of just kind of going the wrong direction, doubling back, and then the next seed, just the nether exit. That was it. I mean, that was like 90 seconds lost from Camo. I mean, that could very well have just been the win.
What
but...
is going on, Hoffik?
Oh,
So
God.
many cubes here. Oh my god. So many baby ones. Oh, they're hitting him. They're punching him. But he is there. Oh my god, he managed to get in here. It's 10th minute, so it's a really good time. Still faster than Kama's attempt here. And if he's gonna go for a 0, it's gonna be a really cool time. And he has a bed in his inventory. He has some blocks. He's going for it. He's going for it. Decent pearl, not the best. He should have enough blocks for everything. He's doing it slow. He should be on time. And there it is. Another 0 attempt here. Good to best. The third one. Decent. Oh, the fourth one was really good. It's a really low dragon. Almost a 5-bet from Hoffik.
Nice.
And he gets it.
Okay, just has to
1.5
not die
heart.
here. Beautiful. Makes it down. Yeah, so Hoffik already had it by just a few seconds, but this is going to be a much more substantial victory. Hoffik really putting in work with that routing, having a clean blaze fight. Yeah, I feel bad for Camo. I think the Camo had the better route. The Pearl Hang was really cool. The better bridge seemed better. But 2 seeds, 2 different mistakes, and that's just kind of it. So Hoffik will take it. So.
And it's a really good recovery from Hoffik after this death, actually. And managing to somehow came up with this Bastion route to gather these 7 piglins at the end. It actually made a difference here. And that was a really nice improvement from Hoffik. I'm still really sad about Kama's Stronghold navigation at the end. That was tough. It was really tough. And if you don't know the Y level of your portal room, it's gonna be hard to find it.
Yeah,
Not gonna
strongholds
lie.
are always obnoxious. Too many winding paths. Whenever you miss it, you just have to dig through a wall for like 30 seconds. So, yep, that's gonna be it. But that's okay. The points reset. It is gonna be 1-0 Hoffik, and points reset. We will go into seed 2, which will be a wildcard seed. Gonna be something a little less standard, something a little more wacky. Something hopefully more interesting. So we will be back. There are now only 5 minutes of breaks between the end of the 40-minute segment. So it's going to be roughly 9 minutes. So we'll be back in like 7 minutes. So take a quick 7-minute break, get some water, do what you need to do. And we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, welcome back, everyone, to seed number 2. Hoffik taking that first seed against Camo, the Camo6. It is now up 1-0. I guess I'll do a brief mention. If you guys enjoy the content, you want to see a little bit more, and you want to increase the prize pool down at the bottom left, yeah, down there, we have donations. There's donation goals and things to incentivize you guys, and yeah, if you want to give the players more prize pool money, there you go. So going into seed number 2, Automat, do you think Hoffik's gonna 2-0 here?
I mean, there's a chance. There's a big chance here. It only depends on the routes here again, and as you said, it's gonna be a wild card seed right here, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a Mesa. You didn't tell me before the match started, but yeah, it's a Mesa.
No,
wow! Oh my god, I'm so good at this. Let's go. So it's gonna be a Mesa.
Look at how quick Camo is to do the command to highlight all the minecart chests. Look at that, he's so ready.
And there's 6 iron in this first minecart. They're so exposed. Another iron here. Wow. Looks actually pretty good. And Hoffik didn't have the command here. He just saw the mess. I was like, oh, I need to find a command. Okay.
Well, yeah, Camo's so much more prepared. Hoffik is just using the first minute, maybe looking at the whole seed notes and everything, taking lay of the land. There is a ruin portal over here. There's also a lava pool as camo spots close to spawn. Let's take a look at the entire sea notes that they are looking at. Yeah, as we can see on the overworld, we don't show minecarts and mineshafts because they're kind of everywhere, so there's only a ruin portal. First flint is one. It's kind of nice, kind of sick. And the nether looks pretty self-explanatory. I mean, 1 bastion, 1 fortress, pretty close to spawn. Average blaze rates, trades look pretty good. All I see is, you know, with 6 gold blocks, you're pretty solid, but 10 gold blocks gets you a lot more string. So maybe 0 cycle potential.
Yeah, it's a big difference between 8 and 10 because 8 only 28 string and 10 is already 89, so it's necessary actually to trade all of them. Maybe it's not the case if you get anchors, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be like 10 blocks to trade them all for both of the players here.
Yeah, I think so. And that strongholds down to the south looks pretty close to that fortress. It is a 2-eye. That red stronghold, the 3-eye is not going to give you... You still have to kill the same amount of blazes for 2-eye and 3-eye, so that looks pretty easy to go to that southern one. Unless it turns out to be forward first. Let me look at my notes here. That is a treasure bastion, and there's a pretty close open fortress, but I think bastion first would be the play.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bastion first. I mean, Camo's already looking at it, and I'm looking at it too, and it's obviously a bastion first. It's actually a treasure one with an opportunity to go lower treasure, actually. If you can know the route here. There's a... Wow, there's a smite for diamond sword in it.
Ooh,
that could be a time save. Getting all the wither skeletons.
I wonder... Hear me out. It's a mansion seed. You spawn in the anvil room. Right next to you is a chest with a bunch of iron, okay? You make an iron pick, you mine the anvil, you enter the nether, immediate smite 4, looting 3, diamond sword in 2 different treasure chests. You combine them. You get the smite 4, looting 3 sword.
Wow. And you can make a wither in the end to kill faster the ender dragon. That's so smart. Oh my god.
That's gonna be the grand final seed. You guys heard it here first. That's it. Actually, I'm really excited. I don't want to leak too much. I'll leak a little bit for the devoted fans that are watching right now, but I have been doing the majority of seed finding. But we also have Unassumed, and now you are doing some seed finding work, and Dylan DC's been helping us out, and there have been some seed finding tools now that other people have that are a million times better than what I can do, and there are some insane seeds. I was looking through some of the seeds we have for the later stages of this tournament. You are not going to believe that these seeds are even possible to exist. Okay, I'm just going to tell you out right now. There's some lower treasure stuff you're not going to believe. There's some mansion stuff. I mean, it's absurd. I don't want to spoil it, but it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm just for these seeds. I'm gonna make it way up to the grand finals just to witness these seeds myself.
We actually have so many that not only the grand finals, but the winners finals, the lower finals, probably some before that, even maybe top 4. Those seeds are gonna start to be in there, and they're something else, man. I gotta wait to show you guys because I'm speechless with them.
I'm already hyped. You sold me.
What's up, Dylan? You see chat there?
And Camo actually starting the running right now. It's gonna be 5 minutes in, right? Yeah, it's been 5 minutes. So he knows his route right now. I know it's gonna be like 2 chests to get 7 iron from. Pretty straightforward because they're both easily exposed. And there's a lava pool right here, so yeah, the stone from here, very intuitional seed, really good to have it here. I don't know where the gravel is from, but he already has his flint, going for some more wood, and he's gonna enter the nether actually pretty fast.
Yeah, actually looks very good. I mean, 7 iron, 3 bread, 2 golden apples, really easy. First drop flint. I wonder where the initial crafting table came from, because honestly, if you don't need a boat, there could just be some trees in the nether. Like maybe you just grab that crafting table, and instead of getting any wood here, you just go straight in and get wood from the nether. Because it does seem a little bit slower to go all the way up to the top to get that. But either way, actually very simple start to this run, and that's... What is that on the timer? Is that a what? So small.
150. Yeah, it's 150 right now.
That's a sub 2 enter, actually. Very clean.
Wow.
Super clean. All the time.
Very nice entry. Camo, and spawning up here and having a pretty good terrain for this treasure fortress. Not going... Oh, that's the boat. That's the boat play here.
Okay, yeah.
To get down here.
Yeah.
The boat is convenient here, that's true. He's not going for lower treasure because there's a good path upwards to enter the this little bridge section of the treasure one, and he has already some more blocks just because of that he mined some of these wood up here, actually using all of the different colors to climb up here. Oh, he fell too! Oh my god.
Oh, your head.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was watching his
head. I was like,
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see his timer before. But yeah, that was my intuition. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's so close. Oh,
dude.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry about this, but I'm not gonna do it again.
On 1.5 hearts there. Man.
This one piglin with a crossbow just was standing right next to the second golden block, and just he wasn't unable to parkour to this one, and that's what ruined his route actually. And the food situation in here isn't this good, because you have 2 golden apples and 3 bread, I think, so it's not a good amount to be having here. Of course, it's a fashion, it's not gonna be a hard seed, so if you don't get this much damage, you're actually fine with this food, because there's not so much pearl throwing, maybe 1 to 2 pearls to the fortress, and maybe 2 pearls to your blind portal. And I actually checked the closest blind opportunity, and actually it's not this good terrain to navigate, because yeah, it's buried terrain, so possibly we're gonna see some golden pickaxes in action. That's gonna be maybe a thing here. And Hoffik actually started his running right now. Pretty late, like 3 minutes later than Camo.
Yeah, actually, Camo I think would have been almost at the fortress by the time Hoffik started the first run. So Camo would have had a huge time advantage, but now it's just back to even, and Hoffik has a lot more scouting information. I saw Hoffik checking the zero. I wrote down that this was a medium difficulty zero cycle, so a runner like me probably is not going to go for it, but these runners, I would assume, it looks like the spawn is pretty open. There might be a little bit of an overhang, but I think it was like 94. I think this one might have been 94, 97 or something. So definitely doable. The food situation is going to be tough, though. You got to have the pearls and the food to do zero. And the string, you're going to have to trade more gold blocks. So it's not going to be super easy for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, if there's an opportunity for a zero cycle, I always want to see this. And the front dragon T94, it's gonna be an easy zero cycle for them. The second seed to the zero cycle here. Is it the same tower actually? T94 again?
I thought the lesson I had labeled as easy. I remember.
Oh, Hoffik! What happened to Hoffik's water? Oh no, that was a... Oh my god, he almost turned his water into stone. Oh my god. That was... that was scary to look, and that's gonna be his entry 210, so it's gonna be like 15 seconds slower than Cama's first entry.
Yeah, and Camo now with the extra info of kind of which way to go, understanding the seat a bit better, having run it at least a little bit the first time is going to have a little cleaner movement, a little bit better pace, taking no damage.
Top 3 already going for a route here. That's a good time. Oh, even in the rear run. Oh, Camo again. Camo treasure incident. No. Oh my god, so many pigs! No way, come on, no! Not again, but on the plus side, he actually managed to go a little bit further in this bastion.
A little bit.
That's an improvement.
Each run, if you make it a little bit further in the bastion route, eventually you're gonna get one completion, and that's all you need.
Oh, and Hoffik's actually going for a ninja brain route. I think that it's gonna be a safer one. Doesn't want to risk. It's not a lot of food in here, so that's a pretty reasonable strategy for this. But that was rough for Camo. It was a very good routing on his side, really fast and really accurate, good entry. But yeah, these deaths already putting him behind.
Yeah, pretty substantially behind, but the way the bonus points work, you get 1 bonus point for having the fastest time, and it also breaks tiebreakers. So, fastest time is going to win for the most part in this format, which is kind of fair. I mean, speedrunning, we always like fastest time. It's pretty much what we hyper focus on. But if you are consistent and get, let's say, 3 completions and your opponent only gets 1, you will take it just on consistency. So Camo taking a death here a couple times. If Hoffik only gets 2 completions, then it's really just fastest time wins. So Camo still has plenty more opportunities. About 25 minutes left. Can still finish the siege twice. Even with 1 completion, if it's really fast, you still have a decent chance of taking it. So
it's true, but I think this city is much more. There's much more chances to go for 3 completions here because it looks a really good entry, sub 2 entry, and Hoffik actually in the fortress in 4:49, and obviously blaze drops, blaze rates are much better this time, and a lot of pearls, 21 from 10 blocks, 0 cyclable, enough bets for 0 cycles, so yeah. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be sub 10 for sure, maybe even sub 9.
Okay, does look really fast. I am concerned about the nether exit because you did mention it's kind of tough. That can always eat up a lot of your time, so I'm concerned how long that'll take.
There's always possibility that they go for another one, which I didn't check. Maybe it's gonna be closer actually from the spawners. But yeah, this nether entry, this terrain is good for like most of the time, but then it gets like buried and you need like a couple of golden pickaxes
Okay,
to manage
camo.
this out.
Take number 3 has been hit once. Oh, I think that's good. I think camo's finally done it.
Let's go, camo. Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god, oh my god, please.
Oh,
get in there. Oh my.
What happened? I thought camo got to the point where you're safe. What was that?
I have no idea. One of the pigs maybe came from up there and just went into the camo's
terrain
place here.
Oh, there's
maybe
some terrain up there. Wow. Okay.
Oh my god. That was close. We almost cursed him. We almost did it.
All right, Hoffik leaving the
and look at this terrain. Yeah.
Was pretty
look at this terrain. Oh. Hello. Okay. Getting into the magma block.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, the terrain isn't easy, but he manages to actually get pretty much in a good place, collecting some more wood. And he's gonna just dig down. So, okay, so he find a way better route than me just going very high and then just digging down. So it's not gonna... Okay, that was a close stone, I was surprised. But yeah, he's gonna build a portal right here. It's gonna be 720 actually, very good time. And it's gonna be a sub 9 possibility for sure. He did build his portal really high up, so he didn't spawn in a portal room. It's gonna be a thing here. He's not pausing to have his timer not ticking down, which takes some precious seconds of him.
Yeah, it's gonna be
dig down.
digging all the way down, so could be a little faster, but you never know on your first run. Sometimes if the terrain's really bad, you just want to portal high and dig down and then worry about rescouting it later or something. So kind of understand. Meanwhile, camo had a pretty rough bastion route, taking damage from another piglin, lighting himself on fire, having a good old time in that bastion. So camo is fully out of food, but does have fire res, is at the fortress, so gonna be a little tough for camo getting it out of this fortress. Hoffik,
and Hoffik actually in the end, he's gonna go for a 0 cycle. Oh my god. He's not gonna go for 0 cycle this time. I'm so sorry I said he's gonna go for it. Yeah, it's gonna be a plain old
just a 1 cycle. Yeah, that was the whole plan from the get-go. Simple 1 cycle.
Oh,
no need to go crazy on this one.
So many near-death experiences for both of the players here.
I love how sometimes when you're trying to block clutch or place a block beneath yourself, the game's like, actually, there's an entity like 2 blocks away. That's a little too close. I'm not going to allow you to place the block there. But for some reason, when you pearl on top of a tower, you can place a block above yourself inside your own head. And Minecraft is totally okay with that.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in Minecraft consistently, I think, and... Come on, Minecraft, fix it. Fix our 0 cycles. We want to do them consistently. But yeah, camo has been entering the fortress a couple of seconds behind the Hoffik. And not having a food right now, he's gonna be cautious about throwing his pearls. So I'm gonna guess it's not gonna be a faster end entry compared to Hoffik's one. But... yeah, Hoffik's actually gonna have a purge right now. It's not gonna be quite a sub 10, but it's gonna be still a good time. As a first time here. Plenty of health. Shouldn't be a bad thing. Almost 3+1. And that's a good first completion.
Yeah, pretty solid first completion, and there's conveniently just enough time for 2 more completions. Even if you want to scout a little bit, you could still probably afford that. But Hoffik seems like the type of player who's just going to go straight into it, not scout. Maybe just hope that the nether exit next time is a little bit faster, and maybe build lower down. That is a 10-8 for Hoffik starting out, and here's camo exiting the Fortress, again with no food. If Camo wants to do a 0, it's gonna have to be a hunger reset and a bit slower.
I don't know what I would do in this situation, because like a hunger reset is gonna take you. Oh my god.
Well, now you're gonna have to.
Yeah. If you want to do a 0 cycle, I mean, if you need to go for a hunger reset, it's gonna be like maybe 20, 30 seconds of time just taken away from you. But if you're going for a 0, it's gonna make up some time a little bit. But now, with only 2.5 hearts, he has to do a hunger reset. Maybe it's a good thing for him. Maybe he's gonna go for a 0 cycle. But he didn't land into the portal room. He is in a stronghold though.
Yeah, should be close by, but yeah, I don't. The Camo didn't have very much scouting time, so it's just.
Oh no. Is it lap 2 from the previous seed? No.
Oh no.
Oh no, there is no ways to get to the portal room again. No way, come on.
It's gotta be above it now, right? Below it?
Nah, I don't think so. Hoffik didn't mine this much down, I think. The portal room, and there it is, I think.
Oh,
yeah. Here we are. There's a portal room!
Oh
Please
no!
stop doing
Had
these
the
things.
fire res, but now has the hungry set to go for the 0. I don't know at this point. Wait, pearls?
He's gonna have 3 of them, I think, because it's a 2i. I think he's gonna be fine. Only 5 beds crafted? No, so it's gonna be 6 beds? Or 5? Not even sure.
A lot to ask you for 0, but yeah, there's 1 anchor, 3 pearls. That's the bare minimum. Think enough
924
explosives.
entry. Even if he zeros this, is not gonna be the Hoffik's time. But he is going for it. It's gonna be fine with the setup. But all about here is the damage he's gonna do here. Very good first 2 bets. The free one, a safe one. And it's gonna be a close to a 5 bet, but he's gonna finish it out with an anchor. So very nice 0 from Camo.
Okay, some close calls.
Staying
there.
alive. Staying alive.
No.
Oh my god. I was in this very scene was like at least 2 times when he almost died. Oh my god.
Camo almost dying many times and still only 6 seconds behind Hoffik here. If Camo can just complete the route that's in his head without too many mistakes, I feel like Camo takes these. I feel like both seeds Camo is at a slightly better route. Just a few too many risks and making a few mistakes, and has only, I think, 1 more completion attempt here, unless he like dies in the bastion or fort or halfway through or something and wants to reset it. I think there's only enough time for 1 more.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for Camo to use 2 times here. I mean, if he... There's 18 minutes, right? So if he get a 2 really good sub 9s, it's possible. But yeah, Hoffik's way closer to having 3 completions here.
Yeah, if I was Camo here, I'd just go all out. If you take a death, that's okay. You just have your 1 last completion you got to rely on, then it's going to be fast. If you don't take a death and you get like a sub 9, 8xx or something like that, you could potentially stressing it and get another one and just kind of destroy it with 3 completions. But either way, you got to really take a bunch of risks and go as fast as you can this attempt, I think.
I'm gonna say I'm watching at Hoffik's health. He was at 10 hearts in the bastion, having 2 bread and 2 apples still in his inventory, so he's not taking any damage at all in this bastion. So that's gonna be a good thing for him. It's gonna be more consistent, and maybe more pulse being thrown, not having to hunger reset before the 0 cycle. So it looks very promising for him to improve his time on getting a sub 10, maybe even a sub 9. But yeah, Camo's on his tail, and Camo's entering another sub 2. And I really like Camo's route to this Bastion. It's really fast, really efficient. But Hoffik just seems more consistent right now. It's paying off for him.
I mean, honestly, that's why I love Ninja Brain Route. I do Ninja Brain Route over Treasure Bastion. I mean, I'm playing AA, so I'm a lot more on the consistent and safe mindset. Whereas I know everyone's doing this kind of boomer trading hole here, and you know, sometimes you die. I've seen pretty much every single top runner die trying to do this boomer route. A stupid piglin doesn't get distracted by gold. There's a sword guy where you don't expect him, you fall off into lava. I mean, it happens, but Ninja Brain route seeming pretty dang consistent for Hoffik. Like you said, saving food is a pretty big deal in a Mesa Seed where you just don't really have that much food to spare. Can't afford to take damage. So, oh my god, the camo. Speaking of taking damage, there's just 4 sword piglins always on top of him at every second.
Okay, there's a pigment to distract these piglins, so actually pigment helping him, but okay, he's gonna be fine for now.
Maybe?
For now. The pig's gonna come here, but this pigment's gonna...
Oh,
yeah. My god! No, not there,
man! Oh my god!
Why come to this place?
A little bit of a slowdown, but the pigs still get in there after a while. That was just unfortunate. And Hoffik making great pace, still with 2 golden apples, leaving Fortress like 6:30.
Wow. That's a really good. Like, I don't think he took a damage from a hostile mob even once this run here. It's really impressive here, and having this golden apple is gonna be a 0 cycle attempt for sure, yet another one. I think if he's gonna dig down low enough, he could be top 8 end. If he's gonna go into the portal room, it is possible. But we've seen Camo having some troubles in a stronghold.
So it's like the same spot. It's different.
And it's in a cave. Okay, there's a stronghold. Where's the portal? And that's the biggest problem right now. Hoffik.
Hoffik isn't even... Oh, now there's cords up. Hoffik seems to know where to go, though. No.
Oh, but it's not this way. He needs to... he's gonna dig up.
Oh, okay. That's actually not that bad. That seems pretty close. Even if you hit that portal a second time, you just kind of nav 2 rooms and then dig up, so... Hoffik... Going for it. 0.
Oh, it's a good pearl. It's a really good pearl right here. He's gonna have a lot of time right now to set up this. I don't know his bed situation.
There's 1, 2.
Oh my god, it's so
damage. Ooh, 3 is
very
great
good damage.
4.
Almost 5 bed. Oh, that was so close.
The anchor though. Oh, that was so good. It's
very nice.
It's the battle of the 0 cycles, man.
I told you it's gonna be a battle of 0 cycles. Both of them doing the 0 cycles very good. The only time Hoffik failed, it was just to the weird block placement, and it's gonna be sub 9 actually. Is it?
Yeah, 854.
Yo, so it is sub 9, and now Camo's gonna have a hard time here. He has only this one attempt here, possibly, to get his time and improvement. And if he doesn't finish like sub 9 the same way that Hoffik did, it's gonna be... yeah, it's gonna be GG. Camo's still only on 2 routes. 6:15 right now. Oh my god, that's gonna be close.
Yeah, it is going to be super, super close. I think both of them have the overworld route down. It seems fairly standard now, just those 2 chests, some wood, you're pretty good to go. I think the Bastion route, Camo may be able to squeak out a few seconds here and there with the faster, riskier route. But other than that, pretty much the only difference in the routes. Camo has all the beds pre-crafted, but it's still just waiting. Just waiting and waiting with not much of the spawner mined out for these last blaze rods.
Yeah, I mean, rerods, still waiting, 7th minute. He has to enter like sub 8, barely sub 8 to beat Hoffik's time. He has all his rods. The only thing that can save him right now if he lands into the portal room, I think. That could be a huge difference. Hoffik, on the other hand, having some troubles creating a portal here. A little bit of water incident, obsidian here. It's gonna be fine, and still a really fast, actually, entry. Sub 2 also. And Camo building his portal up here, 738.
Yeah, it's just gonna dig down. Yeah.
But it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. I don't think it's gonna be enough. It doesn't have golden pickaxe.
Might help a lot, to be honest.
Oh.
I mean, it's gonna be faster than that first attempt, but...
Wait a minute, Hoffik actually... What is this time from Hoffik? It's 220 at the Bastion? Like, we've seen Camo entering sub 3, but it's sub 230. He went to the upper part, somehow finding a better route, but we're gonna see Camo right now entering the end, but it's not gonna be fast enough. It's gonna be 8:17 entry. Going for 0, but the Hoffik incident again.
I don't think, you can't do it. Oh, that tower is so tight. 1 to 2 seconds of time loss, and that is it. You are no longer able to do it. Very punishing. It's okay, though. Well, no, it's not really okay. I mean, either way, it wouldn't have been faster than Hoffik, so... Camo needs another faster completion. I don't think it's possible. 31 minutes on the clock. There's only 9 minutes remaining. Camo doesn't know it, but actually missing that pearl, I think Camo needed to just reset immediately on missing that pearl. There's no way to know, but...
That would have been the play. If you feel that your time is slow, and you've seen your entry like 8:17 while having a time 10:14, and going for 0 cycle is like a 3 sub 9. And a good play would be really to reset this, but if he doesn't know, it's not gonna be like an instant decision from you. Oh, and now he's typing in the chat if he should have reset.
Should have reset, yeah. It's so hard. I mean, how do you know that? But again, remember the Camo having really solid scouting, knowing the commands right off the bat, getting a route way faster than Hoffik. It was just that first death that cost like 3 minutes. If Camo hadn't have that first death for 3 minutes, it would have been comfortable to get the second completion and have a very real shot at this. So
yeah, even these 2 deaths at the beginning, like the first death wasn't a big deal because he was like starting at the same time like the Hoffik first time. But the second one there was kind of putting him behind. It's gonna be a good completion. Is it 1 second faster than his previous one?
1 second faster, yeah. Even with the 1 cycle instead of the 0, the stronghold took that long. Yeah,
he's gonna go for another one, but it's not gonna. It's not possible to go sub 8, sub 7:30, which he needs here. So
I'm curious to see. We do give the runners 5 minutes of overtime in the mod just in case there's any crashes or anything. So I am curious to see if Camo can actually get a sub 9 on the seed on this last attempt. Even though it won't matter, I really think Camo's route was sick here, and it could be. But yeah, we saw Hoffik on this last attempt. Instead of doing what Camo does and boating down to the very bottom, just somehow getting on top. It seemed way faster.
That was really impressive. I didn't see this route coming from Hoffik, but really paid off, really fast. Bastion entry, really fast Fortress entry right now. So Hoffik's actually really going for it right now. Be a very good time from him. Oh, does he have... Is that 5 crying obsidian? Oh my god, it's 5! He's can't afford it. Oh no.
Well, there's 5 beds, so comfortable 1 cycle. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But at this point, you can't reset.
Can do 1 cycle, but you want to go for a 0, right? Oh, that's That's actually unlucky. I don't know if he didn't get it from a chest, possibly.
Maybe
It's one. Maybe just one piglin dropped it somewhere else. Yeah, that's a little bit rough. Come on, his portal been burning down. This wood burned down so quickly. Oh my god! Imagine. That was so unlucky. Oh, Kamo's just can't have a break here. Let's see it.
Not too slow. Good recovery there. It's still in 206, respectable time. And here's what I think the biggest slowdown in Camos versus Hoffik's route, because everything they do is pretty similar. But yeah, Hoffik going to the left over the top of this treasure, having a much faster enter to this bastion. I think boating down here just seems like kind of slow. You get some blocks, but then you got a pillar all the way back up. If you come from above, you don't need any blocks. You're just there. You're mining gold immediately.
Yeah, not having to mine another blocks is just a good time save here. And if you need to spend like few seconds more on this Hoffik's route going from above, it's totally worth it. Because getting the blocks, pillaring up, it's gonna take some time. And as we can see, Hoffik 730 above the portal room again. Actually having a golden pickaxe this time, so he came prepared. That's gotta be possibly sub-entry. It's gonna be really close actually. Yeah. Sub-8 entry.
With a 0, that's possible to get really, really close. Still going for 0?
Oh my god, he's still going for 0. 5 bets?
5 bets only? No shot.
No way. Oh my god. Oh no, the blocks. Does it have blocks? He's gonna have time though. Oh my god, I was so close. Not a perfect bet, but the second one was really good. Oh, he might have done it. Oh, that's a very good damage. Is it gonna be it? It's gonna be it. Oh my god. What? Hoffik with 5 explosions. Just going for this decision to do a 0 cycle is such a giga shot. Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm really impressed. Wow.
Wow.
That was very good.
Fun camo dying in lava. Wow, well, that is gonna be it. I mean, Hoffik, bro, coming in against the thecamo6, the 0 cycle master himself, saying, you know what, I got 5 beds, it's a tough tower. Here's an 847 for you, 3 completions plus seed best. Dude.
That's very solid. I mean, the camo has a big advantage. I mean, not a big, but a good advantage at the beginning. Just scouted well, better than Hoffik, but Hoffik's just been very consistent this second seed. Not a death, not even damage taken in a bastion even once, I think. So that was a very good performance from Hoffik, and the consistency paid off, and his 0 cycle at the end. Wow, that was very good. That was very good second seed from Hoffik.
Yeah, as Camo coming in chat saying, I hate treasure. Again, it was not the 0 cycle that really made or broke this match. They were both very, very competent and good with this 0. It was the Bastion. The treasure Bastion was the thecamo6 killer here, not allowing Camo to get into the end enough to show off what he could do with this 0 cycle. So, wow. I'm just really, really impressed. So Hoffik will move on. We'll talk about the bracket for a couple minutes here as the match is winding down. We do have another match in a few hours. I think I'll send Hoffik the raid here because I have some prep to do for the next match, and that's going to be in... Wait, what time do you say? An hour and a half, I believe. An hour and a half for the next match. So the next match is going to be, where should I find that? The bracket is going to be Rainex versus Doi Pingu. That is first seed going up against 16th seed. And the bracket, if you guys want to go to esi2.fun/bracket, you could see this, what I'm looking at as well. But the winner here is going to go up against the winner of Cube versus N Emerald. So that's where Hoffik will be facing up against. And if you guys want to make predictions, we're going to talk about this more and more as we go on. But if you could go to esi2.fun/prediction, is that right? It's just prediction or predictions? Is there an S? One of those two.
I'm gonna check it.
You guys can
prediction.
Make...
Yeah, one prediction.
Okay, esi2.fun/prediction. You guys can make your own bracket prediction. We will be actually accepting those as a challenge after the first 8 matches are complete for the upper bracket. Hoffik did take this one, yes. So if you guys want to go into predictions, make your own prediction about who's going to win, a fun little challenge we'll have for people.
Yeah, it's a very fun challenge. I was having a great time actually. Just getting a prediction here. I'm gonna say proudly, I'm now 4-4-4. So I can do it.
Don't you have Hoffik versus Automat in the grand finals?
Yes, and it's gonna be also true. Please don't doubt it.
You guys are playing really well, man. Hoffik, very impressive today. You guys have both been really good. So, hey, could happen.
I mean, if there's a Polska Guru moment available in any tournament, it's gonna be it. So you just have to believe.
I do believe you guys have been playing really well. So, cool. Let's see if I can send the raid over to Hoffik. I think that's the right one. Yeah. Thanks again for commentating this match, Automat. It was super cool having you.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. That was a very good match, very cracked players, and that's gonna be a couple of more matches that's gonna be also cracked. And yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. Awesome. So we'll see you guys. Go follow Hoffik if you're not already following. He's an insanely fast runner and plays AA. For all you AA fanatics, he's very, very fast in AA. We'll see you in an hour and a half. Be back here. We'll start stream again for Rain X versus Doi Pingu. We'll see you guys then.